One of a number of things I take from your comments on this is how intentional the Winter Institute, the William Winter Institute, was in creating these spaces. How I think you said you had not created spaces like this before. Mm-hmm. So this was something different. So you were willing not only to create space, but to try something different that met the time that we're in, the demands that we're in. And I think, Beth, as I understand some things that have happened in Clark County, Kentucky, where you are with these 60 groups or however many are coming together twice a week, and is that this also is a different kind of space that you've created. And I'm wondering if you could speak to the nature of the space that got created there and why you think the space worked now as opposed to maybe some other time.
Well, and I echo your comment about Vaughn, that intentionality of that, what you all did sounds really cool. I think we've created space in the format and the way we've set up these 2 meetings twice a week. Mm-hmm. One, they both have 2 different themes and purposes. One of them in a week is about general report outs, data, as you alluded to, Vaughn. We got to look at data and track these indicators of what's going on in the community. But the other one was always about space for generative dialogue, where we brought up themes and topics that were timely to what was happening right now, either in the nation, in Kentucky, in our own community. And we had very real conversations about that it's okay to have deep emotions such as rage or fear or anger right now. And it's okay. And we don't need to tell anybody that their feelings are not okay. Everyone's feelings are culturally appropriate for them. So I believe we created space there. And then we were very intentional. We were asked by a mental health provider on the group. She urged us to be vulnerable. She said, you have to show vulnerability or other people in your lives or your patients, clients are not going to. And then I think taking it a step further into like individual topics, like in areas that needed some much more intentionality to them, we formed some extra groups under that wraparound that were very topic specific, that gave those people space that had shared aspirations around, like, let's say housing, for example. We believe all people have, rights to safe and affordable housing. All those people with that aspiration started also meeting once a week in addition to the wraparound. And that gave them the safety, that safe place to talk about what's really going on in Winchester and Clark County when it comes to housing. And we did that with like 6 or 7 other topics. And I think that space has enabled real action to move forward. And I think you had a second part, Rich, but you need to remind me of it. What was the second?
What's it going to take to maintain this space over time?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we're building that as we go. My boss loves to say, you build the plane, as you fly it. And that's what we're doing. We're being really intentional about staying in the long game of, it gets to that last point of yours about a shared agreement and shared aspirations for post-COVID. We're keeping that in mind, and we're already in our generative dialogue asking those questions. And so I think we're going to sustain it because I think people are really thriving on this new relationships, this new way of talking and connecting and partnering, because they keep coming back. They've come back for 5 months, and we're just going to keep rolling with it. Why would we not? Because we think we're actually changing community conditions with this work right now.